And then in the team fights, the chakra is nice with the void. You can get using your void.
Oh, Talon, very quick on the draw. It's going to be the Raid King. I think
Raid
this
King
hero is going to be up and coming.
Dota, people want to farm, people want to take things more chill, So Raid King, farm your Radiance, go late game.
Right. And also we'll see how things get going here as we are on our way with game number 1, folks. ESL 1 Raleigh, the group stage, kicking off with Group A. Talon taking on Team Liquid. Liquid, of course, with a stand-in. Nisha unable to join the team. And so instead we have Bryle standing in on this game for him. It'll be him on the mid lane Tiny. I think he's got the cooldown for it. I reckon he might be okay.
3 runes.
Oh, actually. They're going to go fighting here a little bit. Insania is going to get out of harm's way. No gush leveled.
He's going to be like just finding him so he doesn't charge the Illumine. I think in this sort of lanes, do you actually, and in most cases as a keeper of light, your primary concern is to get levels, right? So you want to do that. And
yeah, Dota's funny like that. It's a straightaway back. And how about top lane, Winter? This is our Windrunner. We talked about this hero just basically securing a lot of lanes on her own strengths. Here we go. 6-minute fight.
Let's go. Rune fight.
Spawns bottom. It's going to be only an illusion rune that Makoto snags, but he does find Boxy down here. Cuckoo, he's been following him, snipes the courier that had the brown boots, and it's going to be first blood for Makoto.
And so he at least does the next best thing is to push the enemy mid laner back, so he can't move in that couple of 20 seconds, to actually pressure your other lanes.
He might get punished here. Saberlight's going to give chase as Cuckoo, the attempted thief, trying to steal that wisdom shrine.
Oh, they stole the rune? Oh no, they didn't get it.
No, he still got it. Cuckoo's juking him pretty nicely though. He's really putting these infused raindrops to use as he's going to force another sentry.
That's nice.
Boxy, he's got another blinding light here, pushing him back into. But so far, I mean, I would say Winter fairly even out of the laning stage. Everyone maybe just farming their way towards their first item as Cuckoo trying to hide behind a tree here. Dark Ascension is used. Saberlight coming from the Roche pit now as he does have eyes on Cuckoo. Shadow Walk available in 7 more seconds, and the blinding light guarantees he never sees the light of day. Farther away, like this Radiance for the Wraith King, the battle here for the Ursa. A Saberlight, they're going to go in on him now down bottom. Cuckoo, setting up for this one as Jokum hits him with that power shot, and the Shackles guarantees the kill. Rune spawns top yet again. It's the haste rune as Makoto decides to make his way on in. That's the kill shot on Boxy. WS grabs that haste, dives under the tower here. Doesn't actually have the Ravage. Now finally gets the level in it. Bryle, alive for now, is Insania. He'll rotate on through this as he leads his team in a smoke down bottom.
He didn't kill enough couriers,
That's true. They're going to go for Saberlight, though. Insania, he is chasing the smoke, but he's going to be a bit too far back.
He's pretty tanky, though.
Yeah, he's got a Vanguard. He's actually going to go for the full Crimson, by the way.
Full Crimson right away. Crimson Rush here, just against the Wraith King. I think it's pretty good here. Good against the Ember, good against the Wind Ranger with the Focus Fire as well.
Very
blocks a lot of the damage.
Speaking of the Ember, and he's found Insania. Power cog set up very nicely there as a third, even fourth cog pushback burns all the mana from Makoto. Not enough, though. He still had the bottle charges, and that last plate of his puts him in the dirt. However,
it's down. Actually, 3 minutes. It's a very long cooldown. Very, very long.
Yeah.
But the Ember's very strong. He gets another rune. Insania hooks in.
Wow. Yeah, they're going in mid lane. Trying to fight here for the runes, keep this tower alive a bit longer.
Regretting his decision a little now.
Yeah, just a bit. Continuing to harass him. Bryle, though, coming up from the high ground, looking for a toss back, but slowed by the power shot. They're going to turn for him now. Toss in place. Shackles. They still have the Searing Chains as well, but a very nice blinding light does buy him a bit more time. Bryle going back on in, wants this toss, does find it. Mickey starting to pump in the damage, and they have a kill. Saberlight getting in there with that crippling Fear Silence. They find both of them as Liquid. He'll dive the tower. Looking for more now. Saberlight leading the charge. Mickey ready to go again with another Earth Shock to set up for his own double kill. Very nice sequence of events there for Liquid. Saberlight spotting too, by the way.
Oh, top lane. Natsumi in trouble. He has no ultimate.
He does not. WS ready to go. He's TP top. He still has this Ravage ready to go, but can't really use it now on Mickey. That's going to be the kill for sure onto Natsumi as WS finished off just as quickly. Mickey on a killing spree already. Saberlight going for more. Bryle's just had his Blink Dagger delivered, and he's putting it to great use. What a lovely toss. Another one's basically ready thanks to the recall from Boxy. as Mickey still collects the double kill. Running out. Looks like Insania is going to run fist first into Natsumi. Quick little chain stun here on that hook shot. Really won't be enough to save Insania. He will fall to Natsumi. What else can they find? Those Searing Chains actually gets a Saberlight here. Boxy does not have ult, but he does have this blinding light. As in goes Bryle on the Blink Dagger. They get the kill on Ajokum. Hunting top.
It's always nice, you know, in the middle of the team fight. Just
I don't
get
think
some
they
help
can
back.
get this kill. Yeah, I was going to say, that's not a basher that he's building. It's a BKB, but a good effort. Meanwhile, back down bottom, Bryle's in a bit of trouble. He has got that Crimson Guard buff. Nothing to dispel it, but those stuns, the lockdown significant. Box is going to TP himself in, try and buy Bryle a little bit more time, but it's only going to result in his own death. A very noble sacrifice there by Boxy.
Oh, I rather not.
Yeah, definitely. Careful here, Mickey
Hunting
hunting Cuckoo under a ward.
Okay, he's going to kill him actually.
He casually walks through the mid lane.
Could be
Natsumi
risky though. Okay.
Initiates here. Mickey is going to give chase. Does catch him inside of the cogs. Bryle tossing in the stun. There is a reincarnation ready as Bryle finds a beautiful toss. Tosses Jokum into harm's way. Got no escape either. WS still holding on to that Ravage. Winter, but the BKB by Mickey lasts a little bit too long. Enrage perfectly timed there to essentially ignore it. Blink Dagger in a second here by Mickey. Put on cooldown. And Sanya whiffs on that hook shot there onto the Ember, but it's Mickey who finally gets the kill onto the Tide. Oh, and a blink forward is beautiful into the toss back by Bryle. Straight into the hands of Mickey. They blew him up. He is dead for good here as soon as his Wraith form ends.
Just so insane in this high level game. You know?
And WS.
You see the Ursa pushing the bot lane, right? You think like you're safe at top.
He's safe. All of a sudden, here he comes.
Guess
Look at
what?
the silence, the control onto WS. Of course, they have the detection, and there's a Mickey. He's here for his snack. They eventually connect on a stun, thanks to Boxy's chakra magic onto Bryle.
And now they TP bot, you know, this is so quick, you know, this classic Liquid style, right? They know the Wraith King dodge them, and then they follow him, and then Kotal recalls to the gang again.
20 seconds, it's still on cooldown here. Saberlight and Insania both going in, burning the mana like they even need it. The cooldown just not here to support him, Winter, and he is taken down. Oh, Natsumi. He's barely even doing any damage through the Crimson passive, Winter. Mid lane, Bryle, he's in a fight for his life right now as Mickey here to support him. Jokum able to wind run and ignore a bit of that damage as Mickey only able to kill him off as soon as Bryle drops, but Makoto, a bit of a tough situation here. They still have a bit left of this Dark Ascension. In fact, they've seen Cuckoo with it. Insania gets on top of him, sets up Mickey for his...
That Liquid has in their arsenal, that's an extra. And Bryle, he's caught. He's alone.
Yeah, Mickey as well jumping on in. Bryle's not alone for too long. Ursa tears them apart. The Ravage, though, catching them off guard, but the heals up from the blinding light actually keeping Bryle alive. As long as the Pavis is good to go, Winter. WS, he goes down. They don't even lose the Tiny as Mickey running rampant on the backlines. They see Cuckoo on the sentry. Cuckoo running for his life, but there is just nothing he can do. It's not his fault. Mickey is 12-0-4 on this Ursa.
It's
not stop him.
fault.
It's not his fault.
So if you're losing the game, you can't avoid the fights. You can't dodge. You just have to run into them. This is why the earlier fights where they lost, especially the mid one when they're pressuring with 3 heroes, and here we see Wind Ranger going down. You know, with the Ravage especially, you know, now you can't really do much into the counter when you're losing the fights. You can't dodge.
And it feels so bad now. I mean, you don't have even Ravage for a minute. You also don't have Reincarnation for a minute. And Mickey is just tearing Cuckoo apart.
Yeah,
His 13th kill of the game. Look at Insania go. Saberlight commits the Dark Ascension. They have perfect vision. They know Talon aren't going to fight this. They're going to take their sweet time.
That sneaky little bugger, yeah?
Yeah. And you never know. Yeah, he's getting ready.
Now
He's
he's
recalling himself out. Yeah, he's gone.
This is just so BS, man.
Yeah, there it goes. WS is hunting him, but there is no Coddle down here. In the meantime, Cuckoo, he's going to get scouted. Yep. And
guess what? Kotal's not alone. Him whatever kill he wants.
It's all his. WS, he's got a Ghost Scepter. You see there's a lot these days. It's not really too crazy, but Mickey, he's going to jump forward. He's got the inner range. Makoto knows he can do nothing to save him here. The Glimmer Cape buying WS a little bit of time. Tumblr's going up to the high ground. Mickey mexes it up, actually. He's completely alone, but he's got a BKB. He's got an MKV, a Basher. Coddle can always recall onto him. No, we'll find Boxy instead. Boxy. Will he die here? He still has blinding lights. Healing himself a bit. Yeah, okay. He is going to go down.
Who is he recalling?
Nobody at this rate. But careful here, Mickey. He's going to get scouted. Cuckoo, he's seen him. Okay, you know something's up, but his team, he's coming through the gate. Very good power cogs here by Insania. Bryle's gonna blink on in. Cuckoo's immediately bursted. WS, he has a Ravage. We'll go ahead and release that. It's pretty good damage now on him. Mickey, he didn't get the BKB or the Enrage off, but he's gonna turn now and fight. Jokum doing what he can now with the focus fire, and Natsumi is gonna land the killing blow. Saberlight finally joining the fight, doing some good damage here, but Natsumi able to outlast them all as Bryle, he's gonna force the BKB. Makoto out of mana, out of remnants, but too tanky as Bryle, he's gonna have to punch out of this fight with the BKB TP away. Liquid, they are finally losing a fight here. Signs of life from Talon as Natsumi jumps on a Saberlight, but he's just too darn tanky.
Why pick Io when there's Koto?
Honestly, too true. Too true at the moment. Careful here.
Yeah,
Talon,
you see? Again.
They will see Bryle. But Saberlight, he's ready to go. He's got Dark Ascension in 7 more seconds alongside the BKB. Insania kick things off now with the hook shot. Force staff out from Jokum. There's a second as Makoto able to hold on to his BKB charge. Not forced to use it quite yet. There's Talon. There's the whole...
They're showing, because they're showing on all 3 lanes, right? You think that against a normal team in a normal game, you would think that it's safe.
Ryle, Avalanche.
Oh no, Bash.
Secure the rune. The Bash, though, it's in the river. They almost killed off Makoto already. Mickey, he's giving chase. He wants to find this kill. At least the stun comes through, but not before the Abyssal Blade. So Cuckoo is going absolutely nowhere as he just throws down tracks in his dying breaths. Winter, how much longer until Natsumi is able to fight into this? Because we saw signs. Oh, hold on, Makoto doesn't have BKB.
Cast any of his abilities or items with one stun from Brave King, and then you follow it up with a Shackle Shot. He should be dead.
Okay, we'll see how that goes for him. How do you want it? Special? Of course. Dogging special, please, boss. They're under reward here. Mickey, he might just 1v3. He doesn't have a BKB. It's in his backpack.
He's not alone. Come on,
onto Jokum. And that's true. He's not alone. Boxy, he's recalling the whole team in. It's a party, and Insania is here to kick things off with that hook shot. What a beautiful initiation. Both supports already dead. Bryle, he's jumping in, finds the toss back. It's on to Natsumi. They're going to be able to try and take down him on his first life. WS holding on to the Ravage, gives him the Glimmer Cape buff. He's got to wait out these BKB charges. Mickey, he looks like he's ready to go right on in. Natsumi does get the blink out, but he will not have another reincarnation for 2 minutes.
All the annoying stuff. Yeah.
Bryle, oh no way, he finds another stun in into the Abyssal, he's just dead! Makoto, no chance to use the BKB!
They have to figure out what to...
Hey, but guess what, Mickey is here. You thought Mickey was pushing your tier 3 mid? No, actually, he's not. Boxy decided that he's here now, and there's absolutely nothing Natsumi can do about that, but die.
With the 60, he has chosen to go for the attack speed, so he can actually kill the supports pretty quickly.
But Bryle's going to hit that tied with the silence actually now by Saberlight. They're focusing onto WS. WS holding onto the Ravage. Everyone's BKB. He can do nothing. And Natsumi, he's just walking through the fight. He can't do anything. Makoto, he's going to jump the back lines. Out comes the Ravage. He finds both supports. Natsumi tries to jump him. Boxy with a huge heal finished off by the kill shot of Joker from long range. A good start here. How much more can they get? They're aiming for both supports now. But Mickey, he's doing the same. That's both Liquid supports down. Natsumi trying to still fight through this one, but that's already going to be his second life done and dusted. Winter dead for 70 seconds. WS still alive here. Makoto back in the base. He remnants back out. He thinks he can still take this fight. A buyback now, a second here, as that's WS's dieback. Mickey's already killed his opponent. What more can they do here? Liquid, they're buying back as well, as GG is called. Talon, they will drop game 1, overrun by, oh my goodness, overrun by this Mickey Erster, who dives the fountain to end the